see why. Times are changing fast, now is the time to try to put away our differences, see eye to eye. The promise that we ain't, but baby, it's worth a try. Cocaine dealing, stealing, lived a life of crime. Died the age before he could legally drive. Money is the reason why she's out all night. All good things to ask for, make a shit his life. He's living in the world of fame.
Good afternoon, everyone. We'd like to begin by acknowledging that the land upon which we gather is unceded Mi'kmaq territory, and we pay our respects to the Indigenous Mi'kmaq people of this territory, past, present, and future. If you're able to, please rise for the singing of O Canada. You may be seated. A big thank you to Abby McCarthy and Kate Campbell for their performance of O Canada. At this point in time, I'm going to call upon Sophie Casford to come forward and give welcoming remarks.
Good afternoon. My name is Sophie Casford, and on behalf of this year's graduating class, I would like to welcome everyone to the 2026 Charlottetown Rural High School graduation. Before we continue, a few housekeeping comments. First, please ensure that cell phones are on silent or powered off. Second, the school has photographers who will take pictures of each graduate as they receive their diploma on stage and to the side of the stage. All pictures will be available to parents and graduates after the ceremony. Audience members will not be permitted on the lower surface to take pictures during the ceremony. At the conclusion of the ceremony, parents and guests are welcome to come down to the lower surface to take their own pictures. And third, this ceremony is being live streamed, and the link can be found on our school website. At this time, I would like to introduce our platform guests. Kelly Minnis, the principal of Charlottetown Rural High School. And Rebecca Rio. Brenda Bryden. And Evan Killorn, vice principals of Charlottetown Rural. All right, here's my speech. I am proud to be standing before an incredibly impressive class of soon-to-be graduates, all together like this for the last time. Thank you to the teachers, family members, friends, and supporters that have helped us get here. I urge this class to be proud of what you have achieved, even if you feel behind or unsure in the world, and to positively look forward to the rest of your lives. The changes we have undergone in high school will continue to influence the people we become in the future, and I'm so grateful to have had the opportunity to grow up alongside you. Know that whatever you do and wherever you go, you have a silent supporter in me, fellow graduates. I hope that all of you, as we spread out into the big, wide world, remember to be courageous, kind, proud, and happy. Congratulations, grads, and good luck, Raiders. At this time, I will call on Kelly Minnis to give her principal's message.
Good afternoon, everyone. Honored guests, staff, families, friends. But most of all, congratulations to the class of 2026. I am honored to stand before you today as we celebrate this milestone. Today is all about honoring the hard work and success of our 362 graduates. This year, we really wanted our guests to experience what a day at Charlottetown Rural actually feels like. That's why we started you off with the ultimate CRHS tradition, the parking wars. Judging by how far some of you had to walk to get to the Eastlink Center, I can see you've already mastered the art of finding a perfect parking spot at 8:40 a.m. And don't worry if you're late. Our staff is currently handing out blue late slips that you'll need to sign and return to a teacher before you leave here today. 3 years ago, graduates, you walked through the doors of Charlottetown Rural for your very first day of high school. You were probably dealing with a wave of nervousness, anxiety, and pure dread. Well, you weren't alone. That was also my first year as a high school principal, and I was experiencing the exact same feelings. Mostly the nervousness part, if I'm being honest. In fact, while you were worried about finding your locker, I was trying to figure out how to look like a person who actually knew what they were doing. It turns out we were all just winging it together. And look at us now, standing here today, celebrating how far we've come. But on a serious note, at Charlottetown Rural, we are fortunate to be shaped by such an outstanding group of young people. These students have truly made their mark while being supported by our dedicated staff who excel in their fields. From the International Baccalaureate Diploma Program, our French Immersion Program, to advanced academics, skilled trades, inclusive courses, athletics, and the performing arts. This class represents diverse and brilliant community of achievers. Reflecting on the past year, I am continually amazed by the remarkable success of our student body. Charlottetown Rural students have truly made their mark, excelling not only in their academic pursuits, but also in interscholastic sports, musical performances, debate, and a vibrant array of extracurricular activities. Our drama and music departments took us down the yellow brick road this year, bringing The Wizard of Oz to life and absolutely mesmerizing audiences of all ages. Behind those flawless performances were endless hours of rehearsals where many of you perfected your acting, singing, and choreography. You learned what true teamwork and time management look like, and you built lifelong friendships along the way. In the Canada Skills Competition, 3 of our graduates represented PEI, and I'm pleased to announce that one placed second in Canada in workplace safety. This year in sports, our athletes displayed exceptional skill, dedication, and sportsmanship. They represented the Rural with pride and achieved numerous victories, both individually and as a team. We won a record 18 provincial titles. Yet, as we celebrate these milestones, I want to speak directly to those whose greatest victories this year happened quietly, out of the spotlight. For some of you, school was not an easy journey. You faced silent battles, navigated personal hardships, and encountered mornings where simply showing up required every ounce of courage you possessed. Please know that your success is not measured by trophies, awards, or distinctions. True success is entirely personal. It is defined by the unique obstacles you had to overcome, the resilience you built when no one was watching, and your determination to keep moving forward. Never measure your worth by someone else's highlight reel. You are standing here today because you refused to give up and that quiet perseverance is an extraordinary accomplishment. Whether your triumphs were won on the court, on the stage, or within the quiet corners of your own life, you have all demonstrated what it means to be a Raider. To every graduate who stepped up, leaned in, and dug deep, your hard work, collaboration, and grit have brought immense pride to Charlottetown Rural. More importantly, the challenges you have conquered have taught you lasting lessons about self-discipline, resilience, and exactly what it takes to achieve big goals. As our seniors prepare to turn the page to their next chapter, we also celebrate a member of our teaching staff, Ann Dixon, who graduated into a well-deserved retirement after more than 20 years of service. Thank you for leaving an indelible mark on Charlottetown Rural, Ann. Graduates, as you embark on the next chapter of your lives, I have some advice for you. First, make connections. And no, I don't mean stronger Wi-Fi. Try taking a break from screen time to be fully present, because it is so worth it. I saw proof of this one morning when I joined Mr. Killorn on bus duty and spotted 50 to 75 of you gathered in the school parking lot. Naturally, as your principal, my immediate thought was, great, what kind of a disaster am I breaking up today? But as I walked over, I was pleasantly surprised. Actually, I was proud to find it was a tailgate breakfast you organized on your own. Some of you even tried to bribe me with a couple Timbits so you could skip first period. Seniors, let this be a real-world lesson. If you're going to bribe an administrator, you need to bring a latte and a breakfast sandwich. 2 Timbits gets you a hall pass, not a class off. My second piece of advice is simple. Be kind. Kindness is a sign of strength. And today, more than ever, small gestures can create a massive ripple effect. Take Miss Ryu, for example, who roams the halls with her legendary cardboard hand to greet everyone on High Five Fridays. Many smiles were produced. Honestly, we're lucky graduation fell on a Tuesday. Otherwise, this audience, Miss Ryu, would have had her work cut out for her, and that cardboard hand would not have survived. Thirdly, be resilient. Life is going to throw some unexpected plot twists your way, and things won't always go according to the perfect plan. Resilience isn't about never failing. It's about having the grit to dust yourself off and keep moving forward when you do. And if you want a master class in resilience, just look at Miss Bryden. Every single semester, she faced a Category 5 hurricane of students looking for course changes. She didn't panic. She just smiled, drank her coffee, and arranged 400 schedules. Be like Miss Bryden. Look chaos in the eye and fix it. My final words to our graduates, class of 2026, you should be immensely proud of yourselves. As you take your next steps today, I wish you nothing but happiness and success in everything you do. Face the future without fear. The education, skills, and memories you've built at Charlottetown Rural have helped prepare you for whatever comes next. Congratulations to you all, and may your paths be filled with joy, purpose, and limitless potential.
How you doing out there, okay? As we begin presenting today's diplomas, prizes, scholarships, and awards, we want to collectively congratulate our graduates for the incredible dedication that brought them here. We also extend our sincere appreciation to the generous businesses, organizations, community groups, families, and individuals whose ongoing support recognizes our students' achievements year after year. To begin the presentations, I'll invite Ms. Bryden to the podium. We'd kindly ask that you please hold all applause until all diplomas have been presented, but you will do what you will do.
Aaliyah Abbott. Aaliyah is also awarded a Celebrating Student Achievement UPEI Award. Arthur Abdullahi. Arthur is also presented with a Strive Scholarship and a Celebrating Student Achievement UPEI Award. Rahaf Abdullahi. Susanna Abraham. Susanna is awarded a Celebrating Student Achievement UPEI Award. Paul Abbey. Paul is presented the prize for achievement in Mathematics 621K. I now invite Jeanette Acorn to the stage. Chloe Acorn. Chase Adams. Reem Wissam Imad Albani Uthman. Reem is also presented the prize for achievement in IB Chemistry, the HRH Duke and Duchess of Cambridge Legacy Trust Scholarship, and a Celebrating Student Achievement UPEI Award. Ahmed Al-Janeh. Ahmed is also receiving the Alexander Bradshaw Campbell UPEI $2,500 Entrance Scholarship. Samantha Allen. Samantha is presented with a Holland College PEI High School Student $1,250 Scholarship. Emma Arnett. Emma is also presented the prize for achievement in Family Life 621, the Corey Stevenson Memorial Scholarship, the Paul Trainer Memorial Scholarship, and a Celebrating Student Achievement UPEI Award. Jackson Arsenault. Liam Arsenault. Micah Bailey. Micah is also presented the prize for achievement in English 671. Lexi Baird. Lexi is also presented a Celebrating Student Achievement UPEI Award. Julie Barr. Alex Alex Barrett. Max Barrett. Max is also awarded a Strive Scholarship, a Marguerite Bourgeois Bursary, and a Celebrating Student Achievement UPEI Award. Danica Berry. Danica is also presented the Pursuit of Post-Secondary French Studies Prize, a PEI Mutual Education Trust Scholarship, the French Language Post-Secondary Studies $3,000 Scholarship, the Academic Distinction University de Moncton $2,000 Renewable Award, French as a Second Language Immersion Recruitment $1,000 Renewable Scholarship, and a French as a Second Language $3,000 Scholarship. Cameron Beaton. Cole Bell. Angelin Benedict. Angelin is also presented with the Alexander Bradshaw Campbell UPEI $2,500 Entrance Scholarship and a Celebrating Student Achievement UPEI Award. Melody Besner. Melody is also presented a TD Bank $2,635 Entrance Scholarship and the Ed and Pat Lawler $1,000 Award and a Celebrating Student Achievement UPEI Award. Tenny Bevan. Mitchell Blanchard. Mitchell is also presented with a Celebrating Student Achievement UPEI Award. Zachary Bolo. Zachary is also awarded the Parkdale Sherwood Lions Club Bursary and the PEI Fishermen's Association Bursary. Colson Borchet. Colson is also presented the prize for Achievement in Cooperative Education 602 and a Celebrating Student Achievement UPEI Award. Emma Boyle. Emma is also awarded the 2026 Winslow Lions Club Good Community Citizen Bursary, the H. Wade McLaughlin Raise Expectations $1,000 Award, and a Celebrating Student Achievement UPEI Award.
Nolan Bradley. Ryan Broderick. Ryan is also awarded a Celebrating Student Achievement UPEI Award. Jamie Brown. Evelyn Bulpett. Evelyn is also presented a CRHS Home and School Prize. Gracie Buot. Gracie is also awarded the Stephanie Grady Memorial Scholarship. Charles Burke. Damian Burke. Jacob Burke. Addison Callahan. Ashton Campbell. Kate Campbell. Kate is also presented the prize for achievement in music performance 621. Inigo, Canada. Inigo is also awarded a Celebrating Student Achievement UPEI Award. Loman Canal. I now call on Heather Williams to come to the stage. Parker Cardy. Anthony Casertano. Sophie Casford. Sophie is also presented the prize for achievement in English 621, a Strive Scholarship, and a Celebrating Student Achievement UPEI Award. Ben Chaffee. Clara Chason. Clara is also presented the prize for achievement in French Immersion Sociology 621, the Gerard and Bernie Fitzpatrick Perseverance Award, and a Celebrating Student Achievement UPEI Award. Vincent Chang. Vincent is also presented prizes for achievement in Computer Studies 621 and Robotics 801. Bryce Chapman. Macy Chivery. Macy is also awarded a Celebrating Student Achievement UPEI Award. Zoe Citrome. Zoe is also presented the prize for achievement in IB Biology. Ava Clark. Ava is also awarded the Canadian Student Leadership Award, a full tuition UPEI Athletic Scholarship, and a Celebrating Student Achievement UPEI Award. Sophia Clark Gomez. Sophia is also presented the prize for achievement in Accounting 801. Xavier Clark Gomez. Alexa Cleveland. Caitlin Claremont. Oliver Clinton. Oliver is also awarded a Celebrating Student Achievement UPEI Award. Cohen Coffin. Jessica Connolly. Katie Connolly. Katie is also presented with a Celebrating Student Achievement UPEI Award. Desmond Cook. Maria Cook. Maria is also presented the prize for achievement in Child Care 802 and the Joyce Family Foundation $1,000 bursary.
Silas Cormier. Silas is also receiving a CRHS Perseverance Prize. Sophie Corrigan. Sophie is also awarded a Celebrating Student Achievement UPEI Award. Colin Cotton. Jaden Coughlin. Cayenne Court. David Courtney. David is also awarded a Celebrating Student Achievement UPEI Award. Brody Curley. I invite Shelley Curley to come to the stage. Mackenzie Curley. Mackenzie is also presented with the Student Leader Award, the Jolie and Julius Patkai Bursary for Performing Arts, and the Wanda Wyatt $5,000 scholarship for Holland College. Luke Cusack. Luke is also awarded a Celebrating Student Achievement UPEI Award. Maxwell Cuvelier. Maxwell is also presented a prize for achievement in Transition 602 and the M. Blanche McLean Award. Brooke Sear. Brooke is also receiving a Celebrating Student Achievement UPEI Award. Marley David. Marley is also awarded the Helen Heron and Angelina McKinnon Scholarship, the Carrie Lynn McGinnis Memorial Scholarship, and a Celebrating Student Achievement UPEI Award. Taryn Davis. Grayson Deacon. Jack Dion. Jack is also presented with the CRHS Home and School Prize. Lucas Dobson. Katrina Dockendorf. Katrina is also receiving a Celebrating Student Achievement UPEI Award. Henry Dong. Henry is also presented prizes for achievement in Photography 801 and Psychology 621, the Stratford and Area Lions Bursary, the PEI SAA Academic Achievement Award, the Western $6,000 Scholarship of Excellence, and a $2,000 travel grant for Western. Phoenix Lawrence Donovan. Henry Dormar. Jaden Doucette. Keely Doucette. Keely is also presented a Celebrating Student Achievement UPEI Award. I invite Isabel Legault to the stage. Emily Dowling. Grayson Doyle. Kaylin Doyle. Kaylin is also awarded a Celebrating Student UPEI Achievement Award. Simon Doyle. Stephanie Doyle. Jackson Dunn. Jackson is also presented with a Holland College PEI High School Student $1,250 scholarship. William Dunn. William is also presented prizes for achievement in Accounting 621, English 621, and French Immersion Sociology 621, as well as the Hockey PEI Scholastic Award, the Roger Burt Memorial Award, the Wilbert C. McGinnis Entrance $1,500 Scholarship in Business, and a Celebrating Student Achievement UPEI Award.
Vashti Durant. Lily Ennis. Lily is also awarded a Celebrating Student Achievement UPEI Award. Joshua Evely. Nathan Evison. Kiana Evian. Eleanor Ferrali. Eleanor is presented the prize for achievement in Culinary Skills 801, a CRHS Home and School Prize, and the Nourish $2,000 Award for Culinary and Pastry Arts at the Culinary Institute of Canada. Sophia Figueroa Miranda. Gabby Fillion. Julia Fitzgerald. Julia is presented the prize for achievement in Psychology 621 and the Charlottetown Y Service Club bursary. Bella Fitzpatrick. Bella is also awarded a Celebrating Student Achievement UPEI Award. Jake Fitzpatrick. Yatkyo Fung. Yatkyo is also presented the prize for achievement in IB history. Holly Frazier. Holly is also presented with a PEI Mutual Education Trust Scholarship and the Alumni Endowment for $1,000 award for St. FX University. Madison Frazier. Darcy Gallant. Darcy is also awarded a Celebrating Student Achievement UPEI Award. Emily Gallant. All right. Okay. All right. Florence Gallant. Florence is also presented with the Ward Chipman Founders Scholarship. Lily Gallant. Lily is also presented with the Alexander Bradshaw Campbell UPEI $2,500 Entrance Scholarship and the Celebrating Student Achievement UPEI Award. Sydney Gallant. Kobe Lynn Gallant Walsh. Michael Galloway. Jonah Garvey. Dalton Gass. Sam Goody. Sam is also awarded a Celebrating Student Achievement UPEI Award. Jessa Gaudette. Jessa is also presented prizes for achievement in Biology 621, Physics 621, a Strive Scholarship, the PEI-SAA Academic Achievement Award, and the Chancellor's $12,000 Renewable Dalhousie Scholarship. Alex Gauthier. Alex is also presented with the Student Success 3,800 bursary in green trades. Ashley Gauthier. Ashley is also receiving a Celebrating Student Achievement UPEI Award. Daniel Geldert. Jasmine Gemmel. Jasmine is also presented with a Strive Scholarship and a Holland College PEI High School student $2,300 scholarship. Bailey Gibbs. Bailey is also presented a QEH Internal Medicine Department scholarship and a Celebrating Student Achievement UPEI Award.
Joanna Gill. Joanna is also presented a Celebrating Student Achievement UPEI Award. Cooper Glencross. Macy Glover. Macy is also awarded a Celebrating Student Achievement UPEI Award. Jess Gorvette Bernard. Jess is also presented with the Class of '91 Award, the John J. Sark $1,000 Award, and the Nourish $2,000 Award for Culinary and Pastry Arts at the Culinary Institute of Canada Award. Xander Goyech. Carter Grant. Cash Greenan. Cole Ginden. Cole is also awarded a PEI Fishermen's Association bursary. Tanner Habby. Tanner is also presented the prize for achievement in Automotive 802. Harlow Hannums. Harlow is also presented the prize for achievement in Physical Education 801 and a Celebrating Student Achievement UPEI Award. Ethan Hansen. Colin Headley. Colin is also presented with the Provincial Apprenticeship Board Holland College $1,000 Award. Sydney Hebert. Sydney is also presented a Holland College PEI High School student $1,200 and $50 scholarship. Miley Heggie. Edwin Henry. Edwin is also receiving a Celebrating Student Achievement UPEI Award. Sophie Herenkova. Sophie is also presented the Prize for Achievement in French Immersion 621, the Pursuit of Post-Secondary French Studies Prize, and a French as a Second Language Immersion Recruitment $1,000 Renewable Award for University of Moncton. Alex Heron. Alex is also receiving a Celebrating Student Achievement UPEI Award. Marley Higgins. Marley is also awarded a Celebrating Student Achievement UPEI Award. Cameron Hodson. Cameron is also presented the Rob McCrae Memorial Bursary and is receiving the Joyce Foundation $5,000 Renewable Bursary, Acadia University Entrance Scholarships of $2,464, and the Acadia Entrance $1,500 Scholarship. Ben Holland. Charlie Hollis. I now invite Chris Hopkinson to the stage. Cole Hopkinson. Michaela Horikawa Bello. Cannery 2. Cannery is also presented the Alexander Bradshaw Campbell UPEI $2,500 Entrance Scholarship and a Celebrating Student Achievement UPEI Award. Jack Wang. Jack is also presented with the Strive Scholarship and the Kiwanis Heaven on Earth Leadership Award. I invite Carolyn and Chris Huggan to come to the stage. Jaden Huggan. Jaden is also presented with the Holland College PEI High School Student $2,300 Scholarship.
Ben Hunt. Miles Ignactovich. Miles is also awarded a Celebrating Student Achievement UPEI Award. Skender Yokai. Dornica Josby. Justin Jenkins. Will Jenkins. Riley Jones. Riley is also presented the PEI Musician Legacy Award and a Celebrating Student Achievement UPEI Award. Sydney Jones. Sydney is also awarded a Celebrating Student Achievement UPEI Award. Janelle Joshua. Rami Kabush. Jason Cam. Jason is also receiving the University of Waterloo $2,000 President's Scholarship of Distinction. Jaden Campus. Jaden is also presented the prize for achievement in peer helping 601, the Jacor Marketing Award for Student Equality, the Jason Driscoll Memorial Award, and a Celebrating Student Achievement UPEI Award. Maxime Keigi. William Keefe. William is also presented a Celebrating Student Achievement UPEI Award. Ava Kelly. Ava is also awarded a Celebrating Student Achievement UPEI Award. Caitlin Kelly. Caitlin is also presented the Alexander Bradshaw Campbell UPEI $2,500 Entrance Scholarship. Owen Kelly. Owen is also receiving a Celebrating Student Achievement UPEI Award. Lincoln Kennedy. Ayman Kadim. Ayman is also presented a Celebrating Student Achievement UPEI Award. Yashvi Kubar. Bryn Kiley. Bryn is also receiving a Celebrating Student Achievement UPEI Award. Noah King. Noah is also presented a CRHS Home and School Prize and a Celebrating Student Achievement UPEI Award. Rosie Kitson. Rosie is also presented with the Holland College $2,185 Entrance Award and the Holland College President's $2,500 Award of Excellence. Gabriela Kiaich. Helena Lai. Helena is also awarded the McMaster University Entrance $3,000 Award and the Science Global Scholars $10,000 Award. Leonie Lamb. Leonie is presented the prize for achievement in IB English, the University of Toronto Book Award, a Kin Canada Bursary, the Kiwanis Foundation Youth Service Scholarship, and the Y Community Impact $5,000 Award. Leonie is also receiving the C. David Naylor University Scholar $20,000 Scholarship. Maya Larkin. Ima Laroque. Ima is also receiving a Celebrating Student Achievement UPEI Award. Lucy Laviolette. Lucy is also presented a Celebrating Student Achievement UPEI Award. Martha Laviolette. Martha is also awarded a Dalhousie Entrance $3,500 Renewable Scholarship.
Rylan Lawrence. Zoe Labeled. Laura Lee. Tyson Lee. Tyson is also awarded the Global Dean's Excellence $7,500 Renewable Award and the Engineering International Scholar $10,000 Award. Caden Lewis. Melanie Dale Lewis. Melanie is also presented a Celebrating Student Achievement UPEI Award. Daniel Lee. Jerry Lee. Jerry is also presented a CRHS Home and School Prize, the Alexander Bradshaw Campbell UPEI $2,500 Entrance Scholarship, and a Celebrating Student Achievement UPEI Award. Jude Ling. Jude is also presented with the Joyce Family Foundation $1,000 bursary for Holland College. Teddy Liu. Onan Lupish. Onan is also presented the prize for achievement in English 621. Emily Lutley. Emily is also awarded Celebrating Student Achievement UPEI Award. Riley Lyons. Evan Maybe. Evan is also presented with the Sports Center Physiotherapy Award and the Sport PEI Scholarship. Andrew McDonald. Andrew is also presented the prize for achievement in Music Band 621 and the Charlottetown Jazz Ensemble Award. Dallas McDonald. Dallas is also awarded the PEI CTA bursary. Haley McDonald. Haley is also presented a Celebrating Student Achievement UPEI Award. Isabel McDonald. Isabel is also receiving a Celebrating Student Achievement UPEI Award. Landon McDonald. Landon is also receiving a Celebrating Student Achievement UPEI Award. Paige McDonald. Paige is also awarded a Celebrating Student Achievement UPEI Award. Parker McDonald. Parker is also presented the prize for achievement in Leadership 621. Shelby McDonald. Addison McDougall. Eve McDougall. Eve is also presented with the Strive Scholarship and a Celebrating Student Achievement UPEI Award. Hayden McDougall. Keegan McDougall. Keegan is also presented with the Class of '91 Award. Lauren McCachran. Colby McEwen. Max McFarlane. Rosalind McGregor. Rosalind is also receiving a Celebrating Student Achievement UPEI Award.
Aiden McGuigan. Caitlin McGinnis. Caitlin is also awarded a Celebrating Student Achievement UPEI Award. Lakin McGinnis. Lakin is also receiving a Celebrating Student Achievement UPEI Award. Ramsey McGinnis. Mia McIntyre. Mia is also awarded a Celebrating Student Achievement UPEI Award. I now invite Catherine McDonald to come to the stage. Brooklyn McKinnon. Brooklyn is also presented with the Pursuit of Post-Secondary French Studies Prize, a Strive Scholarship, a Burger King Scholars Award, the Academic Distinction Université de Moncton $2,000 Renewable Award, French as a Second Language Immersion Recruitment $1,000 Renewable Scholarship, and a French as a Second Language $3,000 Scholarship. Owen McKinnon Pino. Leah McLean. Leah is also awarded the UPEI Faculty Association Full Tuition Scholarship and a Celebrating Student Achievement UPEI Award. Ellen McLeod. Ellen is also presented prizes for achievement in Biology 621, Chemistry 621, and Mathematics 621B, the Marcia Arsenault Memorial Scholarship, the Acadia University $2,500 Renewable Scholarship, and the $5,000 Entrance Scholarship. Carter McMillan. Colden McMillan. Jace McMillan. Aiden McNeil. Fisher McNeil. Fisher is also receiving a Celebrating Student Achievement UPEI Award. Afton McPherson. Hayden McPherson. Tegan Marr. Amira Matheson. Brielle Matheson. Brielle is also awarded a Celebrating Student Achievement UPEI Award. Lauren Matheson. Tristan Matheson. Anna McAndrew. Abigail McCarthy. Abigail is also presented the Prize for Achievement in Dramatic Arts 621, the Frank J. Costello Scholarship, the E. Susan Willis Student Integrity Award, the UPEI Leaders of Tomorrow $2,000 Scholarship, and a Celebrating Student Achievement UPEI Award. Sammy McCarthy. Tamara McClintock. Tamara is also presented the prize for achievement in Cooperative Education 602. Mason McCormick. Eleanor McEntee. Eleanor is also awarded the Julian Janes UPEI $2,000 Scholarship and a Celebrating Student Achievement UPEI Award. Leah McEntee. Leah is also receiving a Celebrating Student Achievement UPEI Award. Avi McGonnell. Avi is also presented a CRHS Home and School Prize and a Celebrating Student Achievement UPEI Award. Caitlin McGuire. Caitlin is also awarded a Celebrating Student Achievement UPEI Award. Alexis McKinnon. Alexis is also presented the prize for achievement in Mathematics 621A, a PEI Mutual Education Trust Scholarship, the Orrin Carver Scholarship, and a Celebrating Student Achievement UPEI Award.
Jessie McLaren. Jessie is also awarded the Alexander Bradshaw Campbell UPEI $2,500 Entrance Scholarship and a Celebrating Student Achievement UPEI Award. Caden McLaren. Caden is also receiving the Billy Power Award. Peyton McNally. Peyton is receiving the Celebrating Student Achievement UPEI Award. Spencer Melnick. Kaylee Miller. Regan Miller. Regan is also awarded the St. FX University Entrance $1,250 Renewable Scholarship. Panna Motaburi. Panna is also presented a Celebrating Student Achievement UPEI Award. Regan Monahan. Hannah Moore. Odai Mustafa. Odai is also awarded a QEH Internal Medicine Department Scholarship and a Celebrating Student Achievement UPEI Award. Hudson Mullally. Hudson is also presented a Celebrating Student Achievement UPEI Award. Chizitarem Moluka. Carson Murnahan. Carson is also presented with the Cook Insurance Entrance $1,000 Award and the R. Wayne McLeod Entrance $1,150 bursary for construction technology and management. Georgie Murnahan. Georgie is also receiving a Ward Chipman Founders University of New Brunswick Scholarship. Julia Murnahan. Madison Murnahan. Gracie Murphy. Gracie is also awarded a Celebrating Student Achievement UPEI Award. Nathan Murphy. Nathan Matart. Aurelia Myers. Aurelia is also presented the Prize for Achievement in IB French B and a Celebrating Student Achievement UPEI Award. Maren Myers. Maren is also receiving a Celebrating Student Achievement UPEI Award. N. Yo. Lily Nicholson. Lily is also presented the Prize for Achievement in Mathematics 621B, the Alexander Bradshaw Campbell $2,500 Entrance Scholarship, and a Celebrating Student Achievement UPEI Award. Roselle Ann Ochoa. Roselle is also presented with the Alexander Bradshaw Campbell UPEI $2,500 Entrance Scholarship, the John H. Bell County Scholarship, and a Celebrating Student Achievement UPEI Award. Liam O'Connor. Gavin Oliver. Gavin is also awarded a Celebrating Student Achievement UPEI Award. Owen Orlowski. Dennis O'Shea. Lindsay Otis. Lindsay is also presented with the Holland College PEI High School Student $1,250 Scholarship. Bernice Mara Ali Behay. Bernice is also presented the Prize for Achievement in History of Popular Music 801.
Colby Peters. Colby is also presented the Prize for Achievement in Mathematics 801. Bao Fan. Hua Fan. Sophie Phelan. Emma Pickering. Emma is also presented the Prize for Achievement in Canadian History 621, the Charlottetown Y Service Club Bursary, the Youth on Board Program Award, and a Celebrating Student Achievement UPEI Award. Hayden Piggott. Hayden is also presented the Prize for Achievement in Music Jazz 621, the Charlottetown Jazz Ensemble Award, the St. Francis Xavier $1,750 Renewable Entrance Scholarship, the St. FX Music Department $1,000 Renewable Scholarship, and the Alexander and Ann McCormick of Rock Barra Award. Ella Pino. Ella is also receiving the Joyce Family Foundation $1,000 bursary for Holland College. Emmett Pollard. Abigail Proctor. Abigail is also awarded a Celebrating Student Achievement UPEI Award. Colin Proud. Maria Punapadam. Maria is also presented the Prize for Achievement in IB French AB Initio, a Parkdale Sherwood Lions Club bursary, a Kin Canada bursary, Western $2,500 Scholarship of Distinction, and $1,000 Study Abroad Award. Fola Quadri. Fola is also receiving a Celebrating Student Achievement UPEI Award. Beckett Quinn. Beckett is also presented the Prize for Achievement in French Immersion 621, the the Eugene Wynn Memorial Award, and the Edwin Jacobs Special University of New Brunswick $4,000 scholarship. Rohit Radhakrishnan. Jack Ramsey. Sadie Reed. Sadie is also presented the prize for achievement in hospitality and tourism 801. Kira Rector. Kira is also presented the prize for achievement in Agri-Science 801 and a CRHS Home and School Prize. I now invite Rob Redman to come to the stage. Cohen Redman. Elijah Reesner. William Wren. Will is also presented with the Dr. David McKenna Memorial Award and a Celebrating Student Achievement UPEI Award. Megan Renton. Megan is also presented the prize for achievement in Biology 801. Zachary Revington. Zachary is also presented the Holland College PEI High School Student $1,250 scholarship. Garrett Ricks. Matthew Roach. Nicholas Roach. Lincoln Rogerson. Matthew Rooney. Matthew is also awarded the MRSB Group Accounting Scholarship and a Celebrating Student Achievement UPEI Award. Annabelle Roper. Cooper Rose. Griffin Rose. Cohen Rossiter. Frankie Roselle. Violet Russell. Violet is also awarded the Holland College Leadership and Community Involvement $1,000 award.
Peter Salazar. Peter is also presented with the Ray Gilman Award. Renato Sandoval. Raj Samwal. Raj is also awarded the Stratford and Area Lions Club Bursary. Alina Shazoo. Alina is also presented with the Celebrating Student Achievement UPEI Award. Brianna Shaw. Mia Shaw. Mia is also presented with the Celebrating Student Achievement UPEI Award. Noor Sheiko. Mason Sigsworth. Denver Smith. Denver is also receiving a Celebrating Student Achievement UPEI Award. Hope Smith. Hope is also presented the prize for achievement in Leadership 621 and a Celebrating Student Achievement UPEI Award. Sadie Ray Smith. Sadie is also presented with the North River Fire Department Milestone Achievement Award. Serenity Saunier. Nicole Spadak-Mar. Nicole is also presented the prize for achievement in Art 621. Jacob Spur. Jacob is also awarded the Alexander Bradshaw Campbell UPEI $2,500 Entrance Scholarship and a Celebrating Student Achievement UPEI Award. Casey Squires. Casey is also awarded the Frederick McMillan $5,644 scholarship for Dalhousie University. Roland St. Denis. Ella Steele. Ella is also presented the prize for achievement in Chemistry 621, the Allen Godfrey Memorial Scholarship, the George Trainer Memorial Bursary, a Strive Scholarship, the Loyal to Loyal Provincial Credit Union Scholarship, the M.E. Mickey Cannon $1,600 Scholarship, and a UPEI Celebrating Student Achievement Award. Cale Stewart. Cale is also receiving a Celebrating Student Achievement UPEI Award. Nick Sullivan. Nick is also receiving the Holland College PEI High School Student $1,250 Scholarship and the Wanda Wyatt $5,000 Scholarship. Yin Chi Sun. Nia Sutton. Ella Taylor. Ella is also presented the prize for achievement in Mathematics 621A and a Celebrating Student Achievement UPEI Award. Hayden Taylor. Sarah Thomas. Allison Thompson. Allison is also awarded the Cavendish Agri-Service PEI 4-H Scholarship. Alyssa Tornueva. Alyssa is also receiving a Celebrating Student Achievement UPEI Award. Evan Trainer. Evan is also presented a CRHS Home and School Prize, the Hanson McDonald Family $1,875 Renewable Bursary, and a Toronto Metropolitan University Entrance Scholarship. Airlie Tremere. Cressida Shimbalanga. Cressida is also presented the prize for achievement in Creative Multimedia 801. Hanya Umran. Hanya is also awarded a Celebrating Student Achievement UPEI Award. Paige Vokey. Page is also receiving a Celebrating Student Achievement UPEI award.
Kale Voss. Nevaeh Waite. Finn Walsh. Finn is also presented the prize for achievement in Carpentry 802. Jackson Walsh. Rowan Walsh. Rowan is also awarded a Celebrating Student Achievement UPEI award. Cedric Wong. Cedric is also presented the prize for achievement in Mathematics 611, a University of Waterloo President's $2,000 Scholarship of Distinction, and the International Student $10,000 Entrance Scholarship. Thomas Wong. Thomas is also presented the prize for achievement in IB Math, IB Theory of Knowledge, and a University of Toronto Admission $5,000 scholarship. Carly Ward. Carly is also presented a CRHS Perseverance Prize and a Celebrating Student Achievement UPEI award. Jackson Warren. Sophie Warren. Caspian Warwick. Darcy Way. Sam Webster. Sam is also presented a CRHS Home and School Prize. Ella Weeks. Abby Wenzel. Sam Wheatley. Sam is also presented the prize for achievement in Economics 621. Piper Whitlock. Piper is also awarded a Celebrating Student Achievement UPEI award. I now invite on Brett Wilson to come to the stage. Novalee Wilson. Novalee is also presented with a Strive Scholarship and a Celebrating Student Achievement UPEI award. Jaden Woykin. Eve Wood. Eve is also awarded a Mount Allison Entrance $2,000 Renewable Scholarship and a $3,000 entrance bursary. Gabby Wood. Zachary Wood. Zachary is also presented with the 4-H Communication Scholarship, the PEI 4-H Council Scholarship, and the Jim Bradley Scholarship. Denver Wright. Haley Wright. Haley is also presented with the CRHS Home and School Prize. Alvin Yao. Alvin is also presented prizes for achievement in English 621, Global Issues 621, Oceanography 621, and PEI History 621. Sophie Yorston. Sophie is also awarded the Joey Matheson Memorial Award. Ella Young. Ella is also awarded a Celebrating Student Achievement UPEI Award. Caden Safaris. Caden is also presented with a Holland College PEI High School Student $1,250 scholarship. Sheng Yi Zhang. Don Shang. Don is also receiving a Celebrating Student Achievement UPEI Award. Letian Shang. Letian is also awarded the PEI Road Builders and Heavy Construction Association Prize, the IB Learner Award, and a Celebrating Student Achievement UPEI Award.
We would now like to recognize this year's highest ranking graduates. As I call your names, please make your way to the stage and remain on the stage for a group photo. William Dunn. William is awarded a prize for the graduate with the 5th highest aggregate in grade 12. Ella Steele. Ella is awarded a prize for the graduate with the 4th highest aggregate in grade 12. Helena Lai. Helena is awarded a prize for the graduate with the 3rd highest aggregate in grade 12. Henry Dong and Jack Wang. Henry and Jack are both awarded a prize for the graduate with the 2nd highest aggregate in grade 12. Thomas Wong. Thomas is awarded a prize for the graduate with the highest aggregate in the IB diploma program. Jessa Goudette and Ellen McLeod. Jessa and Ellen are both awarded a prize for the graduate with the highest aggregate in grade 12.
Let's hear it for those graduates. I have the privilege to call upon the 2026 valedictorian, Jaden Campus, to the stage, please.
Good afternoon, administrators, teachers, family, friends, and my fellow graduates. My name is Jaden Campus, and it is an honor to have been selected to speak to you today as Charlottetown Rural's 2026 valedictorian. I want to start off by thanking all of you. Yes, all you lovely graduates in front of me today, these amazing teachers and staff who shaped our careers, all the families and guardians who put the last 18 years of their lives to raising such amazing people, and anyone who can be here with us today, whether they're watching online or here with us in spirit, all you. Without you, we could have never been the people we are today. I hope to capture the spectrum of emotions coming from you all, whether that's happiness, pride, nostalgia, or just waiting to get out of here. Please give yourself and everyone around you a round of applause for the amazing community we can call Rural Raiders. So Raiders, I guess this is it. This is supposed to be a farewell to all of us to start the next chapter of our lives as adults. See you Monday, we used to hear from our teachers and peers at the end of the week, or have a great summer after a long, hard-fought school year. Saying goodbye is important. These simple words reassure others with closure and security. It's a gentle transition into the next parts of our lives. But this is a different goodbye today. I want you to think back to the first time you really had to say goodbye. Whether that was missing out on playing with your teammates for a season because of an injury, your childhood best friend moving away, or losing a loved one. These goodbyes are nothing like the other, see you tomorrow. This kind of goodbye is a final send-off to someone you may never see again. These goodbyes leave scars on your heart. These goodbyes don't just change people, but they represent the impact and the transformation we've had on each other. How come it didn't feel like this before? I was never this nervous to say goodbye to my friends I made in grade 3 before I got rezoned to a school I'd never been to before. We all seemed to get along together just fine after that. Was it because I knew we would see each other again eventually? Maybe I didn't understand it yet. Even though it seemed like such a long time, life was rapidly changing for us those years, growing from kids to adults. But we eventually found a rhythm of how the world works. We were in the eye of the hurricane of life, where just for a moment, things seemed like they were going to be all right. But all of a sudden, decisions started coming our way. Jobs, cars, bills, money, university. Where did our childhood go? We never noticed it, but that was our goodbye to a childhood and being welcomed into the grander life of independence. So make sure you say that goodbye before it's too late. Spend that time that's relentlessly passing by with the people that mean most to you, because the only thing that you'll regret when you see them leave you is not showing how much you appreciated them. Go on that night out with your friends, give your Grammy that extra long hug, eat together as a family, because you may not realize it now, but the only thing that'll be on your mind when you're cramming for your future midterms and finals that one night, or that one night shift that never seems to end, is how much you miss those times. Remember those moments we all made on the way too, whether they are all personal to you or shared with us all. All of our experiences and stories are unique and special to us. Whether it was as simple as making friends in that one class to help study, or the school sports team going for that 18th championship banner, or the band kids sticking together since grade 7, pushing through the stigma, or joining forces with our musical crew to create something that can only be described as something magical. You may even have had the same friend since kindergarten that has stuck with you for years on end. We all know the feeling of getting through life together, not knowing what's to come, but still showing up every day. Goodbyes aren't just here to help us accept this transition into the next chapter of our lives. A goodbye sparks the shared memories and appreciation that honors the time and the love put into that one word. I want to thank all teachers, admin, coaches for creating the supportive environment for all of us in different ways and pushing us to be our best. Ms. Ryu, no matter what people say, I always look forward to those High Five Fridays. To all the families and people who raised us, yes, I'm coming back to you again, and I'm thanking you for what incredible work you've done to shape us into the incredible people we are today. Mom and Dad, watching me up in the stands, this could not have happened without you guys. And to the friends we all... And to the friends we all made here, thank you for creating the memories and lasting relationships that will carry us through our life. My dad once said in a Facebook post 13 years ago, if you judge people, you have no time to love them. So before we leave here today, in our bright red gowns and smiles that shine bright, let's leave all of our judgment behind and say a heartfelt goodbye. Remember the people who aren't able to be here with you today and how much of an impact they had on you. Say goodbye to the teacher who gave you that extra help that one day at lunch for a test that you had, or gave you a gracious extension on a project you probably should have gotten done sooner. If you're starting a new life at a university away or going abroad for work, say goodbye to your guardians and family, the people who raised you to be who you are today. And don't worry, Mom and Dad, I'll be sticking around for a little while longer. Say goodbye to all the people around you and thank them for being a part of something great. Parents, staff, teachers, thank you. And to my fellow graduates, if you would please stand now. Remember this day as the next step into something greater. Everyone's hard-fought efforts do not go unnoticed today. You, yes, all of you, are what makes Charlottetown Rural a place to live, to learn, and to love. Thank you for all these amazing years together. We will now say our final goodbye to Charlottetown Rural High School. Congratulations, Charlottetown Rural, class of 2026. We did it. Thank you.
Graduates, the tassel on your graduation mortar represents your student goals while you are at school. At this time, you may move the tassel from the right side of your hat to the left, symbolizing the achievement of your goals. Friends and family, I present you with Charlottetown Rural's graduating class of 2026. That concludes our ceremony today. Please feel free to remain and take pictures. You may come up on the stage to take pictures, but just be cautious of the amount of people that we have on the stage at any one given time. Enjoy your celebrations. Music, please.